All right, so I'm back. The Chicago Fire take home the Brimstone Cup, and here's the Brimstone Cup. It looks like somebody dropped it or something, but it's fine though. We got it. Um, yeah, Chicago Fire 3-1, FC Dallas. What a match! Um, a opening goal from FC Dallas. They're like right back or something. It was a mistake defensively by Andrew Gutman, but he atoned for it by scoring the equalizer. A great cross by Hugo Kuipers. Um, and after that, Leonardo Barroso makes his debut and gets a goal on his debut to make it 2-1. And then later on, Hugo Kuipers draws a penalty and dispatches it in the bottom right corner to make it 3-1. After that, there was a penalty on the other end, but Chris Brady comes up big with the save, which contributes to his man of the match performance. So let me break it down a little bit. So we got Triple G with his mastermind tactics working to our advantage. Actually, the first half was pretty bad. Defensively, made a couple mistakes, not too bad. Did allow a goal that was chalked offside, but terrible defending. Gutman was way too far back. And I think altogether, Gutman had a pretty bad game defensively. Had some good clearances, but he was not too good defensively and very good going forward. Had some through balls for Bamba and Kuipers that were very well weighted. But yeah, the tactical expertise of Triple G really showed in the second half. He made some very good subs. Barroso, like I said. Um, yeah, and something I haven't mentioned yet is the fact that Acosta came off in the 30th minute around there with a hammy. So he's done his hammy, and the fucking injury crisis continues for Chicago Fire. Um, right now we're missing like 6 or 5 starters. It's crazy, bro. We only played like 3 matches and we already got this. That's I guess a bit of bad luck, but we wouldn't be the Chicago Fire if we didn't have these negative circumstances around us. We just have to fight through. So Gutman, like I said, pretty bad defensively. Let me go back. Barroso. I think Barroso starts over Dean any day of the week, boy. If he's fit, bro, he should be playing, bro. I know he's 19, but he just looks way better than Dean. Dean, I mean, he puts in a good effort, and I thought he had a good match today, but he's just not up to the level of what we need in a right back. He just slows down play when we're going on the attack, and Barroso was actually the facilitator for a lot of the attack down the right in the second half. Kind of like an inverted fullback more than a out and out wing back. Had one attempt to cross it, which was not great, but I don't think crossing is his game. Acosta, like I said, we're going to miss him. It just makes this injury situation worse for the Fire. But at least we got a Chicago represent. We got a whole Chicago midfield now. Pineda, Orejel, and Guti. Okay, so Kuipers he had an all right game. He really did not get any type of service before like the 60th minute. But that's how it goes sometimes. And he put in a very good cross for Omari Glasgow, but Omari Glasgow could not provide the finishing touch. A few minutes later, he did the same for Gutman, and Gutman obviously got us the equalizer. And Glasgow overall did not have a good match at all. He had a really bad match. He had probably one good attacking play, but besides that, he was very wasteful, not dangerous at all, which is sad. I love Omari Glasgow, but he really is not a starter for us right now. But he is good off the bench. We should be looking for probably Haile Selassie to start next match. He was questionable for today, but he should be good by next week, hopefully. And yeah, I would prefer to see him starting. Okay, now let's talk about Orejel. I think Orejel had a very good match, and he's slowly getting into this team. But bro, he's a baller, bro. Low key, he's a baller. He's kind of a little bit more of an 8, not super attacking. which is not what I expected. I thought he would be more of an attacking player, from seeing with the Fire too. But he's a very good 8, and I'm very excited to see what he has in the future. Very tidy player, doesn't really give up the ball too much. He had a rough debut, but he's been growing into the team, so hopefully he gets more time. And Guti, bro, this man, we got a player with Guti, bro. His mentality looks pretty different this year. It looks like he's hungry for goals and assists. Um, uh, that kind of manifests itself negatively with a bit of petulance and tackles and getting yellow cards. He's gotten 2 yellow cards in the 2 games he's played. Hopefully they don't review this shit and fucking make it a red card, retroactively. That shit would be terrible. But you know, good match by him. He's looked a great player since this season has started. And now we get to the man of the match, Chris Brady. Chris Brady, he saved us on multiple occasions. I think he had 6 saves today. None of them greater than this. This penalty save is amazing, bro. It's crazy that this is his first penalty save, a kick save. Great save. This man, I don't know his name, bro. That's the thing, bro. I don't be watching MLS, bro. I only care about Chicago Fire. This tall, lanky ass dude missed the penalty. But Chris Brady with a great performance. He had a great performance last week too. Man, we have a good player on our hands with Chris Brady. He's not amazing with the ball at his feet, but it didn't really cause any trouble today. And yeah, man, that's basically it. Had some trouble in the first half, but it was a very well fought victory today. And hopefully, with Barroso starting next week, Haile Selassie starting next week, we can look to take control of the match from the outset. Yeah, man, that's what it is. Looking forward to the match next week, and shit, go Chicago Fire, go Berhalter. Goodbye.